up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me, Libby Fox, and today we're going to be doing another video about a summary of a TV show. And this summary of a TV show will be about Hogan's Heroes! A beautiful classic from old Hollywood. I think it's old Hollywood. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say it's from old Hollywood because it's from the 60s. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a summary video about Hogan's Heroes. Yay! My thoughts on season 1 based on the first episode are: it's a funny wartime based comedy all about a war camp during World War II under German control, housing American and Allied prisoners. It has a mixture of reality of what's going on during World War II while being a great comedy without making the audience feel anxious for the prisoners to escape, giving some fun with messing with the German soldiers. Overall, a great treat if you like old Hollywood gems like this treat of a show. So I did a quick Google, and from what I remember, these are the characters of season 1. The allies are Colonel Robert E. Hogan, Corporal Louis Lebiel, I think that might be French, Corporal Peter Newkirk, Sergeant James Kincoley, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, and Sergeant Andrew Carter. The Germans are Colonel William Klink and Sergeant Hans Schultz. Those names are German, and for the Germans, obviously. But yeah, these are the characters for season 1, to my knowledge. I have 2 slides worth of fun facts. The fun facts website that I found was very nice. Okay, anyways, here are some fun facts, and if I butcher the German, I humbly apologize. Alright, so the popular American TV series became a hit in Germany. The title for the show was changed to, oh boy, In Voller Helden, which means a cage full of heroes. Newkirk has a stutter in the German version because his British humor didn't carry over well for a German audience. In the years before he became a successful actor, Bob Crane served in the Connecticut Army National Guard. His service began in 1948, and he was honorably discharged in 1950. So before he agreed to play Colonel Hogan, Crane had veterans watch the series trailer and give their approval. He donated many hours to support American troops and wanted to do right by them. He even hosted an episode of Operation Entertainment. Many fans may not have been aware that an album was released which features World War II songs sung by Carrie Dawson Carter and Chloe. The foursome sang some of the most popular songs from the 1940s. In the inner notes, they wrote, "Would you believe World War II was funny?" Okay. Kemmler, Banner, Askin, and King played German roles, but all were in fact Jewish. The first 3 actually fled from the Nazis during World War II. Most shockingly, though, may not be the fact that Robert Clare was actually detained at a concentration camp, and 12 of his immediate kin were taken to Auschwitz. This fact wasn't lost on the actors, with Kepler admitting that if he could portray the role of Richard III, he could play a Nazi. Actor Larry Hovis must have been madly in love with his wife throughout the entire TV series because he refused to ever take off his wedding ring, which honestly, good husband move by that guy. Anyway, to avoid showing that his character was married in real life, he decided to wear gloves and otherwise cover up his ring finger for most of his performances. It's pretty admirable that he was so devoted to the ring and basically his wife, and it's impressive that the showrunners went out of their way to help him cover it up. I am butchering this German. Okay, or Jewish, I don't know. I do apologize for butchering anything that is in German. Werner Kepler Kepler. Oh wow. Uh. Uh. He was offered the role of Colonel Clink, but he only agreed to take the role when he was assured by the show's creator that Clink would never succeed in his schemes. He signed on immediately after he was given the assurances he sought. The Hogan's Heroes producers were true to their words, as Clink never did succeed in a single scheme he hatched. That was a solid agreement. And honestly, it was. Apparently, there were not a lot of night owls in this crowd. The show's director used something called a day for night filter on their cameras. And remember, this is in the 60s and 70s, so cameras were a lot different back then. That filter allows for day shoots to look like night. That type of filter made it easy to shoot whatever type of scene was required at any time of the day. As time went on, film stocks and video cameras improved in light sensitivity, making this type of shooting pretty uncommon today. Which honestly, in the 1960s and 70s, that's pretty impressive to have a special film made back then. Because nowadays, you just turn on a setting on a camera and it's a-okay, but back then, very difficult. But yeah, really cool fun facts. Be sure to check out the show for yourself. It ran on for 6 seasons with 168 episodes. It originally ran from September 17th, 1965 to April 4th, 1971. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I could be wrong. But I tried. You can watch this on Amazon Prime, but I suggest getting the whole series on DVD. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell when you want to be notified about another video. And be sure to check out this show for yourself. It's a great find. It is so cute. It is so wholesome that you could watch with the kids and they would get a laugh out of it and maybe even learn a little bit of some history or be interested in learning about World War II themselves, because it's so funny that they probably might want to learn more. But yeah, I totally suggest watching this show. It is a pure treat. And again, thanks for watching. Bye, Fox Cubs!